Have you ever wondered if something sitting in your kitchen right now could be silently damaging your kidneys every single day? What if one of the most common ingredients in the modern diet is slowly overworking these vital organs, without most people ever realizing it? Today we're talking about a hidden danger that kidney doctors constantly warn about, and chances are you consume it more often than you think. Your kidneys are incredible. Every single day they filter around 50 gallons of blood, remove waste, balance fluids, control blood pressure, and even help keep your bones healthy. Most people don't think about their kidneys until something goes wrong. And that's the scary part, because kidney damage often happens quietly. Many people assume kidney disease only affects the elderly or people already diagnosed with diabetes. But doctors are seeing more cases linked to everyday eating habits, especially highly processed foods filled with one major ingredient that's become nearly impossible to avoid. And no, it's not sugar, it's not fat either. According to many kidney specialists, one of the worst poisons hiding in modern kitchens is excessive sodium, especially from processed salt-loaded foods. And the average American consumes far more than the kidneys can comfortably handle. Now before you think, I barely use table salt, stay with me. Because the real danger isn't always the salt shaker on your table. It's the hidden sodium packed into foods people eat every day without thinking twice. Canned soups, frozen dinners, deli meats, chips, fast food, bottled sauces, instant noodles, salad dressings, even bread. Some people consume an entire day's worth of sodium before lunchtime. And over time, your kidneys pay the price. Here's what happens inside the body. Your kidneys work like tiny filtration machines. When there's too much sodium in the bloodstream, the body holds onto extra water to dilute it. That means more fluid flowing through blood vessels. More pressure, more strain. Your heart has to work harder, and your kidneys are forced into overdrive. Think of it like forcing a water filter to handle double the pressure every single day. Eventually, wear and tear starts showing up. At first, there may be no symptoms at all. That's why kidney disease is often called a silent condition. Many people walk around for years with declining kidney function and have absolutely no idea. One of the biggest warning signs doctors notice is high blood pressure. And here's the dangerous cycle. Too much sodium can raise blood pressure, and high blood pressure damages the kidneys even more. It becomes a vicious loop. And sadly, millions of people are trapped in it without realizing their daily food choices may be fueling the problem. Now, this doesn't mean salt itself is evil. Your body actually needs some sodium to function properly. Nerves, muscles, and hydration all depend on it. The real issue is the massive overload found in modern processed foods. Years ago, most meals were prepared fresh at home. Today, convenience foods dominate grocery stores. Food companies often add huge amounts of sodium because it improves flavor, increases shelf life, and makes people crave more. That frozen pizza might contain over half your daily sodium intake. That fast food combo meal, sometimes an entire day's worth. And the kidneys never get a break. One kidney doctor described it this way: the kidneys are incredibly resilient. Until they're not. That's because damage builds slowly over time. At first, the kidneys compensate. They adapt. They work harder. But eventually, tiny filtering units called nephrons begin to suffer. Once enough damage occurs, kidney function can decline permanently. And here's something most people don't realize. You can lose a large percentage of kidney function before symptoms become obvious. That means by the time swelling, fatigue, nausea, or changes in urination appear, significant damage may already exist. This is why prevention matters so much. Now let's talk about some sneaky foods that doctors say are among the biggest kidney stressors in the average kitchen. Instant noodles are a major one. Cheap, quick, comforting, but often loaded with sodium and preservatives. One small package can contain more sodium than the body should ideally consume in an entire day. Processed meats are another big concern. Bacon, sausage, hot dogs, deli turkey, pepperoni. These foods are packed with sodium and preservatives that can increase strain on the kidneys and cardiovascular system. Then there are canned soups. Many people think soup sounds healthy, but some canned soups contain shockingly high sodium levels hiding behind low-fat labels. Even seemingly harmless condiments can become a problem. Soy sauce, ketchup, barbecue sauce, ranch dressing. Sodium adds up quickly when used throughout the day. And perhaps the most surprising culprit of all? Restaurant food. Many restaurant meals contain far more sodium than homemade meals because flavor sells. Some dishes contain 2 or 3 times the recommended daily amount in a single serving. No wonder kidney specialists are concerned. But here's the good news. Your kidneys are incredibly responsive to healthy changes. Even small improvements in diet can help reduce strain and support long-term kidney health. One of the simplest things you can do is start reading labels. Most people check calories or sugar, but very few look at sodium. Doctors recommend paying attention to milligrams of sodium per serving. Sometimes a package that looks small actually contains 2 or 3 servings. That healthy snack may not be so healthy after all. Another powerful step is cooking more meals at home. When you prepare food yourself, you control the ingredients. You can use herbs, garlic, lemon, onion, and spices instead of relying heavily on salt for flavor, and surprisingly, your taste buds adapt faster than you think. Many people say that after reducing sodium for a few weeks, heavily salted foods suddenly taste overwhelming. Hydration also matters. Your kidneys rely on adequate water to help flush waste from the body. But many people replace water with soda, energy drinks, or sugary beverages that may contribute to other health problems linked to kidney damage. Now, hydration needs vary from person to person, especially for individuals with certain medical conditions, so always talk with your healthcare provider about what's right for you. And that brings up an important reminder. This content is for educational purposes only and is not medical advice. If you have kidney disease, high blood pressure, diabetes, or other health concerns, speak with your doctor or a qualified healthcare professional before making major dietary changes. One thing kidney doctors repeatedly emphasize is that diabetes and high blood pressure remain the two leading causes of kidney failure. And unfortunately, high sodium diets can make both conditions worse. That's why protecting your kidneys isn't just about avoiding one ingredient, it's about creating a healthier overall lifestyle. Movement matters, sleep matters, managing blood sugar matters, and what you eat every single day matters more than most people realize. Here's another habit that silently hurts the kidneys, relying too heavily on ultra-processed foods. These foods are engineered for convenience and taste, but many contain additives, preservatives, excess sodium, unhealthy fats, and refined ingredients that place extra stress on the body. Researchers continue studying how these foods affect long-term kidney health, and the results are raising serious concerns. Think about how common this lifestyle has become. Breakfast from a drive-thru, packaged snacks during the day, takeout at night, very little water, very little fresh food, and almost constant sodium overload. The kidneys were never designed for this kind of daily stress. Now imagine two people in their 50s. One person eats mostly processed foods, rarely checks labels, drinks little water, and struggles with uncontrolled blood pressure. The other person gradually reduces sodium, cooks more fresh meals, stays active, and monitors their health regularly. 10 years later, their kidneys may look very different. Small daily choices create big long-term outcomes, and here's something hopeful. Your body often gives you opportunities to change direction before it's too late. Kidney health can improve when risk factors are addressed early. That's why routine checkups are so important. Simple blood and urine tests can help detect problems long before symptoms appear. Unfortunately, many people skip checkups because they feel fine. But kidney disease doesn't always announce itself loudly. Sometimes the first signs are subtle. Feeling unusually tired, swollen ankles, foamy urine, frequent nighttime urination, persistent high blood pressure, difficulty concentrating. These symptoms can have many causes, but they're worth discussing with a healthcare professional, especially if you have risk factors. And if you're watching this today thinking, I probably eat too much sodium, don't panic. The goal isn't perfection, the goal is awareness and gradual improvement. Maybe you start by replacing processed snacks with fresh fruit a few days a week. Maybe you cook one homemade dinner instead of ordering takeout. Maybe you swap sugary drinks for water more often. Those changes matter. Your kidneys notice. And while we're talking about hidden kitchen dangers, there's another important point many kidney doctors mention: overusing certain pain medications. Some people regularly take large amounts of over-the-counter pain relievers without realizing that long-term misuse may damage the kidneys. Again, this doesn't mean these medications are automatically dangerous when used correctly, but it does mean they should be used carefully and according to medical guidance. Your kidneys handle more than most people appreciate. They quietly support you every minute of every day. And yet, so many people unknowingly overload them with habits that slowly chip away at their function. That's why awareness is powerful. The food industry spends billions making processed foods irresistible. But your long-term health is worth more than temporary convenience. One kidney specialist said something unforgettable. People protect their phones better than their kidneys. Think about that for a second. People panic when a phone battery drops below 20%, but ignore years of high blood pressure, poor eating habits, dehydration, and warning signs from the body. Your kidneys deserve better. And the truth is, healthy eating doesn't have to be extreme or miserable. You don't have to eliminate every favorite food forever. You simply need balance, awareness, and smarter everyday choices. Fresh vegetables, more whole foods, reasonable sodium intake, better hydration, regular checkups. These simple habits can make an enormous difference over time, and if this video has opened your eyes even a little, take it as a sign to start paying closer attention to what's in your kitchen, because the most dangerous health threats are often the ones people consume daily without a second thought. By the way, if you're finding this information helpful, make sure to subscribe to Dr. Waterling Hub for more easy-to-understand health updates designed to help you protect your body before problems begin. Your future self may thank you for it. At the end of the day, your kidneys are incredibly loyal organs. They work non-stop, quietly, faithfully, even under constant pressure, but they can only tolerate so much. And once severe kidney damage develops, reversing it becomes extremely difficult. That's why the smartest approach is prevention, not fear, not panic, just better awareness and healthier daily decisions. So next time you reach for that heavily processed snack, frozen dinner, or sodium-loaded fast food meal, pause for one moment and ask yourself, is this helping my body or slowly hurting it? Because what you repeatedly eat today may shape your kidney health for years to come. Thank you for watching Dr. Waterling Hub. If you learned something valuable today, share this video with someone you care about, because many people still have no idea how much hidden sodium they consume daily. Stay healthy, stay informed, and take care of the organs that take care of you every single day.